Happy Friday morning. Good morning, everybody. Have you ever noticed that your phone camera is like a magical camera? It sees things that you never saw in your mirror at home because, hi, Heather. It sees things that I did not see at home because every time I go to go live, hi, Linda. Oh, good. I can see comments. Hi, Amy. When I go live, all of a sudden I'm all, whoa, where'd that come from? Like, it's like this magical camera that finds all kinds of things. Valentina, happy taco day. It's always taco day in Valentina's world. I had tacos. Wait, what's today? I had tacos on Wednesday. Oh, I miss Tuesday. I always miss Taco Tuesday. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, Jenna. Jenna, I have to say, love, I don't know if you are just a sponsoring machine or you're just like getting some of your team members into my team page, but girlfriend, woohoo! If that's all new sponsoring, then you need to share a Facebook Live about sponsoring because you are rocking the Casbah. Good morning, Kathy. Good morning, Sam. Hi, Sherry. Oh, yay. Look at all the peeps. Yay. Hi, Ariel, Jessica, everybody. This is a big topic today. This is a big topic, and I think it was Eileen yesterday said somebody was laughing because they said, oh, I keep reading it as your butt's closing doors. And I'm like, kind of good, because that's kind of how I meant it. Because it's true that your butts are closing doors, but then I also like to do a little funny play on words because I'm 12 inside, and I like to laugh at that stuff. Hi, Miss Angela. Hi, Tracy. Okay, so I have to tell you something. I'm feeling very vulnerable right now because I'm in the parking lot of the school because my son is getting an award for perfect attendance. And I'm sorry, but I'm going to just have to tell you this right now. This isn't why I'm feeling vulnerable. Oh, hold on. He's getting an award. I got a letter home on Monday. He's getting an award for perfect attendance. My daughter got an award last Friday for her report card. Very excited, proud mom, the whole deal. But does it always have to be on a Friday? Does it always have to be on a Friday? Because I had a massage scheduled last Friday. Nope, had to cancel. Scheduled it for this Friday. Got that letter on Monday. Son of a gun. Okay, no, all good things. Okay. But, so that's why I'm in the school parking lot and I'm feeling vulnerable because, see, I have very ornery friends. And there was a car parked right here, see, right there, next to me, to kind of block me in, because they know I do my Friday Facebook Lives. And I don't have anybody around me as of yet. So okay, there's a car there. Now, I need people pulling in next to me that don't know me, because otherwise we're going to have all these crazy people stuck to the window of my car. And I'm going to keep rolling. I'm not stopping. Too bad, people. Smash your face on my window. I don't care. You ain't getting in. I'm not letting you in. Hi, guys. Okay, we'll get rolling here in just a second. So this is a very big topic today. It's very big. And I'm going to be, I tell you, I don't know that I'm going to get to everything, but that's okay, because I'll see you next Friday too, right? Right. There's so much. I could literally talk for an hour on this. Don't worry. I'm not going to. Plus, I have to go to his little thing. But, we're talking about butts. I don't like butts. I don't like to hear butts. I don't like to hear butts from myself. And we've all got butts, right? We've all got our butts. But I heard something. I love to listen to YouTube. I like audiobooks and I like YouTube. All for like my personal development, and I do that in the mornings, when I'm putting on all this makeup. But when I'm getting ready in the morning, when I'm doing laundry, when I'm whatever, putzing around, I like to listen. And I think I mentioned this in one of my Facebook Lives before, but I really wanted to cover this specifically. Just blew my mind. I'm learning more and more. I've always known about the law of attraction, right? Anybody especially those of us who are in direct sales. We hear about the law of attraction and speaking positive words, and words have meaning, and words have energy and power and all of that, and we got to, stay positive. But here's what I'm learning more and more and more about the law of attraction is it's not the words that you say. It's the feeling that you have. It's your vibe. It's literally your vibe. It's literally your vibration. It's the feeling that you have inside. So if you're going around saying that you have an amazing, I have an amazing business, but inside you're like, no, you don't. That's your vibe. And positive affirmations are great unless every time you say a positive affirmation, the but inside is saying, but that's a lie. But no, you don't. I have an amazing business. I am a sponsoring machine. No, you aren't. You suck. If that's what's happening inside, that's what you're sending out. Okay? And that's scary because especially if you're one that keeps doing these positive affirmations, all you're doing is reinforcing that negativity inside. So when you say, I wrote this down because, okay, I thought this was so amazing. Do you ever listen to stuff and then you just stop? You're like, whoa, stop. I have to write this down. So I had to write this down, and I'm going to read it because I don't want to get it wrong. Okay. When you have a desire, your desire opens the door. Okay? You're never going to be given a desire. Let me just tell you this right now. You will never be given a desire that you don't have the ability to achieve. Okay, let that sink in. If there will never be a time when you have a desire that you don't have the ability to make it happen. There's no exception to that rule. There's no exception to that rule. So when you have a desire and you think about what you want, like let's take, for example, a beach house. I'm going to have a beach house. Now you may say, oh, well, Sherry Brown, hi, yeah, Wall of Influence. Yeah, of course you're going to have a beach house. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's not Sherry Brown Wall of Influence that stated that she was going to have a beach house. It was stay-at-home mom Sherry Brown who had $100 a month extra to spend on pizza, taking the kids to the movies, yada, yada. Yeah, it was that Sherry Brown. It was that Sherry Brown circa 2010 that said, I want a beach house. And I'm getting a beach house. And I don't know how that beach house is going to happen, but I'm going to let God deal with that. I don't care how it happens. Hey, guess what? Make it. Do you really care how that happens when you think about what you want? I don't care how I get there, but let's make that happen. I want a beach house. Now, I mean, really think about what has happened between 2011 and 2017, where that is entirely a possibility. It would be an even bigger possibility if I didn't live in Southern California, where everything is so expensive. So I'm not yet at the level of the beach house, but you know what? I have no doubt, but I have never had a doubt that I was going to have a beach house. In fact, my friends will tell you that I had a picture of this beach house, this specific beach house, pulled up on my phone, and every chance I got, even before Unique, I would show them a picture of that beach house, and I would say, I want you to imagine yourself there with me. It's mine. It's my house, and you're there with me. So those desires, right? And I would, because I'm like, hey, I need the collective energy. I need all of us thinking it at the same time. Let's, become a magnet together. Let's hold hands and let's manifest that beach house, boys and girls. So your desires open the door, okay? But there's the but. When you say but, it closes the door. So like here you thought, Hold on, I have to start up my car because I have to keep my eye on the clock because I can't miss his little award. But your butt closes the door. I want a beach house, but I'm just a stay-at-home mom. But I really want a beach house, but I don't have the money. Do you see what I'm saying? So every time you say but, every time you say, I want a thriving business, but I'm scared of the workload, right? Your butt just shut the door. So how do we get past that? Because really, I hope you're understanding how scary it is that it's not what you're saying, it's what you're feeling that's drawing to you. You ever notice how sometimes you're on a roll and like really good things are happening to you, like something really good happens and you get all excited, and then something good happens again and again and again and again, and you're on a high? Think about how you're feeling inside. Think about that energy, that joy, that joyful energy is pulling joyful things to you. But the opposite is true as well. How many times it happens to everybody? Have you had something bad happen? And what is with that saying everything bad happens in threes, okay? Like, who said that? Whoever decided that? That goes through my head too, don't you worry. But, and the thing is that sometimes it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. I really think that sometimes we think, oh, well, it happens in threes. So then you start looking, where are the other two bad things that are going to happen? Well, you look hard enough, sister, you're going to find it, right? And again, I'm talking to myself too. So we have to figure out how to speak positively without having the backlash of that negative thought inside of our head. So, a very good friend of mine gave me this is like the best. Okay. Because you want to say it in a way that you're not going to get the backlash. So, here's what she says. How can this get any better? How can this get any better? I want a thriving business. And it's going to get better because I'm going to attract powerhouse women who want to be self-employed. What? Yeah. I mean, how big you want it to be. State how big you want it to be. And let go of the how. Stop saying, but I live in a small town. But my friends don't have any money. I promise you, after doing this business for almost 4 years and working literally with thousands of women, when I hear those phrases, unless that person has a mind shift, has a mindset shift, they will not grow. They will not grow. And it has nothing to do with their friends. And it has nothing to do with where they live. Because I live in a teeny tiny town in Southern California. Most of you don't even know exactly where I live. And yet we're talking to each other. Yeah, because it's called the internet. It's the World Wide Web. Because it's a web that goes worldwide. Yes, and it's magical. And here you are. And you have this powerful, magical machine in your pocket that teleports you to billions of people. Billions and billions of people. Yes. So, let me see. You know, I don't always take notes, but I have notes here because this is good stuff. Yes. So, stop beating the drum of what you don't want. Now, this came as quite I don't know about the rest of you, but sometimes I can get a little bit agitated. Sometimes feeling the need to vent. Do you ever vent? I vent sometimes. And I feel the venting is good. But apparently, when I vent, I'm focused on what I don't want, thusly calling more of that to myself. So that is going to be my challenge. My challenge is going to be taking a deep breath, saying my favorite phrase, that which is for you will not pass you, and chilling out on the vent. Because heaven knows, if it's something big enough that I want to vent about it, I sure as heck don't want to be calling more of it to me. Because that is beating the drum of what you don't want. If you keep beating that drum, you're going to keep getting what you got. Now, hold on real quick. Hold on. Okay. This was fantastic. So, think about back when you first started your business, okay? When you first started your business and you were so excited about your business, and we see this all the time with people who start new businesses, where they have all of this energy, all of this excitement, and pew, business goes crazy right in the beginning, right? And I've always talked about how I felt like that's just it's the enthusiasm. It's the energy, it's the enthusiasm that you're putting into your business. And that's true. But I heard something else that I was like, oh, whoa, that was deep. So you've got all this energy, you just started your business, things start taking off, and you really have no resistance. Okay, there's no resistance. There are no, this doesn't cover everybody, but in most cases, if your business really takes off like a shot, there's no resistance. There are no buts. There are no buts yet. It's just, wow, I started this business and then so-and-so started buying, and then you got excited, and then you had another sale, and then you got excited, and then you started posting more about it, and it's just like, it's snowballs, right? It's snowballs. But then there comes a point when your business slows a little bit. Now, this is normal for all businesses, okay? It's the seasons. You don't reap the crops. Like corn doesn't grow year-round. The same crop, right? It doesn't grow year round. You gotta wait, you gotta plant it, you gotta water and fertilize it and wait till it grows, and then you harvest it. And then the field, it's dead, then everything's dead in the field, right? So it can't always be at that high level. But here's what happens when your business starts to level out. It's what you tell yourself. It's the energy that you have. All of us. So if in your mind, you know that business goes in seasons and things start to taper off and you're like, oh, okay, good. Now I can take a breath. Now I can follow up with those customers that I didn't have time to follow up with before. It's like summer vacation, right? For, think of school teachers. It's like summer vacation. It's like the day after tax day for accountants. You're like, oh, okay, woo, what a wild ride. That was fun. But now I get to focus on the things I didn't get to focus on before. I didn't really have any time to reach out to those customers to see if there's anything extra that they need, to see if those liquid foundation customers have their primer, to see if the brow kit ladies have their brow brush to go with it. So that's what I get to do now. And I get to plant more seeds that I didn't have time to plant when I was so busy. Okay? You feel the energy of that? That's a lot of positive energy. That's a lot of momentum. That's still momentum within yourself. As opposed to business slows down and then you say to yourself, oh my gosh, what happened? What happened? Where'd everybody go? Oh no, I don't have any more customers. I don't have any, I thought this was going to be the thing. I thought this was going to be the great thing that changed my life, and now it's dying. Now it's dying. I guess this wasn't it. You're right. You're right, because you just said it. You just threw it out to the world. Your enthusiasm just tanked, and congratulations, you just killed your own business. All within your own brain. It's all how you look at it. It's all how you see it. So, the law of attraction is not about making sure that everything in your life is perfect so that you can be happy. It's about finding ways to be happy within yourself first, even when things around you aren't as you would like them to be. We've been doing it backwards. We've been thinking that circumstances outside of ourselves, of which we have no control, okay, are going to make us happy or not make us happy, when the opposite is true. You have to get happy. You have to find a way to still be joyful in the moment that you're in. And sometimes, I know a lot of you are going through a lot of rough stuff in your life. I get that. I think back to some of the most difficult moments of my life, and I don't know if I could have gotten myself into that happy place for a big chunk of time. But I do know that it is possible for you to get yourself in a happy place for like a moment. And all it takes, they've done studies on this, so look it up. I don't know. I'm just giving you the information. Okay? But they've done studies that all it takes is 16 seconds of focusing on a positive thought to start to change your brain, to start to change the brain waves, to get some momentum going. I remember being so stressed. This is the silliest thing. I remember being so stressed that I was sitting, where was I sitting in a park one day or something, looking at the ground, and I saw these little ants crawling. And I was like, oh my God, I want to be an ant. I just want to be an ant crawling on the ground, looking for crumbs, because an ant's life looked very relaxing to me compared to what I was going through. And I'm watching these little ants. And in that moment, I felt some relief. I know now it's because I was being present. I wasn't thinking about the past, and I wasn't thinking about the future. The present moment is all we have. This moment right here is all we have. Everything else is a memory. It's a memory. It's already happened. Or it's a dream. It's in the future. All you have is right now. So the more stressed you are, the more out of alignment you are with the present moment. You need to stay in this present moment. Okay? Now listen, let me make sure I covered everything here, because I don't think I did. What time is it? Oh no, I'm good. I got a couple minutes. Oh yeah. Things need to be different so that I can, if you're thinking, things need to be different so that I can feel better. And even when it comes to other people, like, hi person who's annoying me, yeah, I'm going to need for you to be different so that I can feel better. I'm going to need for you to stop munching on those almonds right now, Mr. Man, because I am ready to smother you in your sleep. I need you to do that so that I can feel better. Which, isn't that hilarious? Isn't that hilarious? You can't control other people. That's what leads to most of our stress. We want other people to behave a certain way so that we can feel better. Now, the problem with this, hearing this and understanding this and all, is that I feel like as I start to get this, I start to find myself in situations where I'm very aggravated. Because I'm supposed to learn the lesson, I think, of be in the present moment, be in the present moment. There's nobody chewing right now. There's nobody. Let's just focus on other things. Let's focus on the wind and the breeze, and let's focus on the television and the lovely music for the commercials and the thing, right? Because we need to practice. Because is Munchie chewing on 10 penny nails over here doing anything wrong? No. Is it my choice to be upset and miserable? I mean, I don't know. I do feel like it is an affliction, and I think there is an actual name for it. But you know what? I'm the boss of me. I can control me. The law of attraction says take the path of least resistance. Take the path of least resistance. if you're feeling resistant to it, it's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. Just take a breath. Let it go. It's a challenge for me too, I promise, right? Take a breath and let it go. Because you're only causing yourself more, you're causing yourself more heartache and more disruption inside of yourself. I was stopped on my way to a doctor's appointment, literally stopped, road closed for 15 minutes the other day. And I had just kind of heard this message. And I'm like, oh, and I could feel myself, because I am not late. I will tell you that right now. I am never late. And I just felt this like building inside. And I went, okay, wait. Who's causing this? Is the old me would have said, Caltrans, who's blocked the road, is causing this. It's not my fault. They're causing this. No. I looked at it. I stopped. And I actually calmed myself down. I said, all right, there's nothing I can do about this. So I can sit here and raise my blood pressure and get all ticked off and ruin the rest of my day. Or I can sit here and take a break, take a breath, and say, hey, you know what? Maybe I'm supposed to sit here and listen to, I turned on an audiobook on my phone and I just started listening to it. And it was actually very lovely. It was actually delightful. It really was. I got to my doctor's appointment and I was 10 minutes late. And I just said, yeah, the road was closed for 15 minutes. Sorry. And he was like, oh, it's okay. Because you know what had happened? There was a couple in there, and I thought they swooped my appointment. Turns out the husband had been injured and needed an emergency visit. So he and the wife, he was so bad, the wife had to bring him in. It was a chiropractor. Had to bring him in, right? And he needed some extra time, and he needed to be worked on. And I didn't have anything going after the chiropractor appointment. Plus, don't we work from our phones? Hi. Yeah. Don't you think I didn't share that with the ladies in the office? They're like, oh, well, somebody's already in there. I said, it's not even a problem, because you know what? I work from my phone. So I'm just going to sit here and work. Yeah. And it was fine. And I thought, wow, that could have really gone sideways. I could have really had myself very, very, very upset about that. So, yeah. We're responsible for how we interpret things. We have to accept responsibility for it, because when we accept responsibility for it and we don't blame outside sources, then we take our power back. So you have the power, Dorothy. You had the power all along. There's no place like home. You have the power to change your business, and you have the power to change your life. So figure out what you're really telling yourself about your business. What have you been telling yourself? Have you been telling yourself that you're awful at sponsoring? Have you been telling yourself that you can't attract people who want to work this business and want to sell? Because really, I'm telling you, if your business is not where you want it to be, I promise you, you may not have been saying the words out loud, but the energy that you have and the thoughts inside that you think nobody can hear but you, the universe hears it. It's like a ripple. It's like a drop. It's like a drop. So what's the big question? Let's do that one more time. How can this get any better? How can this get any better? I am going to find powerful women who want to change their lives and the lives of all the ladies around them. I am going to create a ripple in this business that is going to affect thousands of women. And real quick, let me end with this. When I think back on when I started this business and I had no expectations, I wanted to earn a mani-pedi once a month. I have been criticized by some people for that, because they're like, no, you need to tell people to aim high. I go, okay, they can aim high, but I want you to know that's my truth and that's my story. I'm sticking to it. That's all I wanted. One mani-pedi a month. I earned that $40 the first day I was with the company. That feeling of joy. I was over the moon. Over the moon. I'm like, look what I just did. I just earned $40. I could go get a mani-pedi, and it doesn't take away from the family money. Oh my God. What else can I do? I don't know. Let's see. And I kept going. And then I earned another $40, and I was over the moon with joy. Are you seeing what's happening here? I didn't realize this is what's happening. It's all that inside. It's all that joy that and I have chills right now just talking about this, okay? That's how I know it's true. That's how I know I'm saying something good when I get chills. I'm throwing it out. It was joy. And then it was joy again the next day. And then I'm telling my friends, oh my gosh, you got to do this. I earned enough money for a mani-pedi. What? My enthusiasm, they were like, what? Oh God, okay, wait, let's try it. Let's try it. I still had some people say no. Who cares? I didn't care. I'm still going. I'm still going. Every dollar that I earned, I was so grateful for and joyous for that it kept going and it kept going and it kept going. And I am still so incredibly grateful. Because I am grateful, but because I don't want this train to stop, right? Find that gratitude. If you are having a hard time getting your mindset to shift and getting rid of the negativity, find something to be grateful for, because there is somebody out there who is wishing to have what you have. Somebody out there looks at your life and what you have, and that's their dream. So understand that, okay? And I've got to go because Bubba's getting his award. Thank you guys for tuning in. I want you to know that I am grateful for each and every one of you that tunes in and listens every single week. I love my Fridays with you. When I hang up this phone, I am on a high. I am on a gratitude high. I hope this has helped you. I want each and every one of you to have an amazing, mind-blowing business, because we will change this world, ladies. We have the power. I love you all.